I never tried these. These are supposed to be come back. But they are really good. I didn't try them the first time, but we like them. Thanks, Talon. I hope it's okay for me to say your name on here. I hope. Excuse me. I don't think any of my friends know who you are. By that name, anyway. Anyway, breakfast time. We slept in. So, I am going to fix my salad now, but I wanted to tell you guys that if you want to watch the movie, What the Health, and you don't have Netflix, let me know. And if you have Dropbox or Google Drive, let me know. I'll send you the movie so you can watch it. Anyway, so I'm thinking like a lot of people going up on this vegan craze, and listening to everything on that movie, it's a lot to think about. But for me, I'm greedy. I like to eat. And I don't feel like I'm going to just go strictly vegan, but I am going to work on some things in my diet to make it a little bit more plant-based, but not completely plant-based, because somebody was like, oh, it's arsenigens in your food or whatever. Honey, it surely is good. But anyway, because you can't just, to me, I'm not doing cold turkey anything. I can move towards a more healthy diet, but I'm not getting ready to do cold turkey like some of these people. They're going to get up one day. Some of these people going to get up one day. They're going to get up. And child, their whole hip just going to crush under the weight of their body, because I ain't going to say that going to happen, but I'm just saying they're going to run into something and their bones just going to break. Because you got to add some things to your diet, like a vitamin or, something like that. I think once a person is comfortable with that diet and have learned everything that you need to learn from being a vegan, I think it's a great choice. But you still have to do what works for you. You can't jump on the craze just because somebody else is jumping on a craze, so yeah, I'm going to incorporate a lot more vegetables into my diet. I'm just going to grow my vegetables and eat out of my garden, and make some more healthy choices. But it didn't make me say like, oh my God, I'm going meatless. The main thing is to consult your physician before you do anything. So I'm willing to, I was talking to Kenneth about it and thought that for me, I probably will try to ease into some things slowly, like incorporating, some more healthy things into my diet. But I've never really been the type person to jump on anybody's bandwagon, at least not in the beginning, because I'm going to take my time to research and do what I need to do before I jump into something, and not know really what's going on. And then I'm getting older and my bones get brittle and breaking, all this other stuff going on because I didn't properly look into what I was trying to get into. I'm not going to be like a vegan one day, Atkins the next day, and a vegetarian the next day. I'm not getting ready to go through all that. I'm going to find something that works for me, and I'm going to keep it moving. What was I? Oh, so, but my thing is, I've been a vegetarian. I was a vegetarian for quite some time, like, I don't know, a long time. And I lost 30 pounds doing it. And it was, what I chose to do. But one thing I just don't like is when people look at you a certain way because you're not vegan or you're not vegetarian. They look at you crazy and like, you're not vegan. Or some people look at you like, you're vegan. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Honestly, just to be just frank honest, I think it's great that people want to share those type of things. I think it's the spirit in which you share it in. Like, don't act like your way of eating is the only way of eating ever. Be joyful about sharing what you eat, but not in a way that you make people feel bad for not eating the way you eat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody eats. And to be frankly honest, the way you eat is really none of my business. I guess it could be topic of conversation for people who want to talk about it, or people who want to hear about it. But in the grand scheme of things, what you put into your body, it's a personal choice, kind of like your religion. It's a personal choice. And so, yeah, I can't get with people who make everybody else feel a certain way, because of the way they eat, you know. Now, I don't eat beef or pork, but I ain't saying I never did, and I'm not saying that I don't crave it or I wouldn't mind having it. But it's just that I feel for myself that, I just gave it up, Will I ever eat it again? I don't know. I might. I can't say I won't. I don't know. Maybe one day I might have the swine again. But people who do, that's your choice. Eat your swine, honey, and eat your whatever. Anyway, honey, let me get off of that. But I'm going here to fix my salad. I enjoy having my salads, especially when I've been bad like I have. I had that brownie, and I had, on the weekends, I just wild out. I just have whatever. But during the week, I try to bring it back down to a more healthy eating. Like for lunch during the week, I try to have a salad with the tomatoes and onions and bell peppers, and sprinkle little nuts and raisins and berries or whatever in it. So that's what I'm getting ready to have. I didn't have it last week for my lunch, so I'm going to have it this week for my lunch. And the funniest thing is, when I go to Walmart, my lunch for the week is $4.79, because the whole thing, the organic spring mix thing is like $4 and some change, maybe $5, and I can eat off that all week. Here's what I dislike in this country: instead of avoiding sickness, this country thrives off of you being sick, and the pharmaceutical companies make millions off of us. So, but like, there are certain things banned in other countries, like aspartame in China and things like that, which is really sad that we allow so much. I'm breathing hard. We allow so much of this trash to be in our country. But what I'm getting to is, when you go shop for vegetables and things and a more healthy lifestyle, that stuff is expensive. Like, go to a Whole Food store and things like that, when it should be the other way around. It should cost you more to be a bad eater than to be a good eater. I'm confused. What do you want, Braxton? He's trying to eat my salad up. Look at that junk in the floor. Here. None of my other kids ate salad. Open your mouth. Open. I think since Braxton was breastfed, he eats differently than the others. He's like my little old man. He eats onions, and just cucumbers, anything, because he was breastfed. I believe he didn't have that artificial milk. Stop, Braxton. And I don't really know what breast milk tastes like, but I'm thinking it might taste a little bit like what I eat. And so he is the healthiest one of my kids, honestly. They all are healthy, but he's the healthiest because he breastfed the whole time. So he'll eat all types of things. He loves it. So I just harvested some of my basil. Look at all that. My basil have really gone ballistic this summer. Some rosemary and some thyme. I'm going to wash these, dry them, because if I want to use fresh, I just go out there and get it. But I hate for all this to go to waste when I can dry it and store it for winter. So that's what I'm going to do right now.